defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Back to pass, it's Jordan. Finds his big tight end. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
And the Bruins will have it 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Snap it to the back. And it's on the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
First down here for the offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Offense getting set for 1st down. Handoff from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
On the run, it's Francis. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
QB never saw the defender. He stared his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look, he knows that happens again. He's going to find himself on the sideline. So this is going to be a dude very motivated to make some plays on this drive.
Yeah, and I think it's frustrating, but you got to put it behind you. You got to move on. And this offense has to go through him anyways. You got to be able to run the football and have some balance.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. And after 1, we're scoreless.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Looking to scramble. He turns it loose to the left. And it's picked off. And the offense makes the
I'm surprised they didn't call a flag on that, bro. I fucking ran into him.
Drive comes up empty and it's a turnover.
That's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive there.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You can flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to move it through the air. Intercepted. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field.
Dang, Homer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To throw, it's Jordan. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And they capitalize.
Bad block. I've seen that area.
Great return to improve this field position.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job on the defensive back.
That was sick, though. Can you hear me now?
Making the DC look very small.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight?
Butterfingers, fool.
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you've got to learn how to handle these mistakes.
Yeah, if you're going to be a great player, you need to catch that ball.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their 2 guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it.
Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
This quarterback is so lucky that ball wasn't picked off. Of course, he threw a pick on the last drive. And this
I feel like I'm Drew Brees just throwing the ball and shit.
To the air, it's Jordan. Finds a man on the left.
Like that good or what?
And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. He'll get rid of it.
Like that?
And he will score. Touchdown, Tiger.
And I just love the execution by this offense.
Hey, did you notice that they updated when he says Tiger?
You want to get that momentum.
He goes touchdown Tiger now. Before he was like Tigers.
Keep that passing game up, keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
All right, cool. I like this playbook that I got too. I got a lot of fucking wild plays.
Ready to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
Hey.
The mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more.
Makes the catch on the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now...
We need more pressure. Drop a blitz.
4 points here before the half.
That's a computer. Yeah, it's a PC. No?
They needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40.
Oh, yeah, it was me, huh? Damn it.
To the air, it's Jordan. He's got the back in the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. He's going to pass. And this one falls in.
Damn it.
The defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball.
Sorry, coach. I don't know, man. What's going on, coach?
When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Fields. They make the stop.
3 of us, 1 of him, and he don't drop the ball? Crazy, dude. Hit stick him.
Give to the back.
Damn, I missed.
Down to the floor as they get closer and closer. You got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bruins.
Yeah, and the pass passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the middle. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
I already got 2 today. I uploaded the video back-to-back, made him quit.
Let's see what he can do with the return.
Oh, dude, he went left.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Going up top on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle.
He's all flexing. No flex zone. They know better.
And the Bruins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Cephas. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Pickup of 2. Third down coming up.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Jordan. He's looking deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Takes it on the return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. UCLA will go back to work on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get it first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Quick strike complete. They stripped it out. Picks up the ball and tries to...
Dude, he wants to fucking lay down like he's getting a fucking suntan and shit, bro. Like, got fucking killed or something, bro. Like, the fuck? Get up.
I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Looking for a physical attack.
They fucking pushed me. Did you see that shit?
It's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up.
They fucked me up, bro.
Get 1st downs and ultimately get some points.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Looking for space. It's Cooper. Tackled, but he has a first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this man chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Back to throw, it's Jordan. Under pressure and down.
I like that play. That was cool. I got to get off the line and watch. I was different. I never do that.
And they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these Auburn teams all throughout the years.
So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
Just to take off.
First down to start the drive after the break. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. The give to the tailback. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll immediately call timeout. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to get behind the defense. He caught it. Touchdown, Auburn! And they
Home run, motherfucker!
here in the 4th. They'll line up for the extra point, and at this juncture, every point matters. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cooper. Ripping through the defense. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The expressway is wide open. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Singleton. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Comes out throwing on first down. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense against the wall. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. He steps and powers and works his way, and they finally get him down to the 2. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is pressure.
We can do it, bro. We've done it before.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Direct snap.
Told you. Good shit. Good shit. I like how you shifted at this last second. It throws them off. You know what I mean? When you shift, it really does, bro.
They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Trailing by a touchdown, this fourth down opportunity is gargantuan.
It's a pass. He's got 4 receivers. Got him. I got him. I got him. I told you we've done it before. I told you we've done it before.
Coming up big on 4th and short. You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Quarterback checking the play. They'll go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. Oh, big juke to get past. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15. This was hardly an offensive.
Very nice, very nice. Let's go. I need number 5. 5 natties for me. Let's go. Let's go. Good shit. Good shit. Let's go.
You know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, and David, moving forward, they're going to have to play better on that side of the ball.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence, find some things with this offense down the road that you do better.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I'm gonna upload that pass, bro. Call it the Eagle Dagger. So they did that in the Super Bowl, remember? Oh, I already did it. Yeah, it doesn't take long. Damn, dog. They're saying that they're not going to be making no more PS4 controllers, bro. Crazy, huh? Yeah, dude, it was crazy because my fucking PS4 still works like perfect. It's just I'm running low on controllers. Valuable. Yeah, dude. You should send it to me. I need it. I'm just kidding. Don't trade it in. No, no, no. How you gonna let it go like that, dog? Hold on, bro. Let me hit the pen right quick. Chill out. Smoking and toking and joking. Yep. Are you ready? Yeah, the new game.
Auburn will kick off to get us underway.
It's gonna take you 2 weeks to beat it. Yeah.
On the move from inside his 5.
Oh, yeah.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Line gets set, first down. They'll leave it with him. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Quarterback on the keeper. Ball is free. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Forcing the fumble, no bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Daniels. Quarterback now breaking the field. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see, this is what great...
Hey, when a play like that happens, Aaron, are you allowed to hit the quarterback? Because he's now on the line?
It's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
At the 45 on his way. Finally,
Smack the other guy.
this offense
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and accuracy, man. And some of it, it's not coachable. And I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow, two former Tiger quarterbacks that were the first overall pick in the NFL draft. They had some of that too. They just had a feel for the position that you simply couldn't coach at the college level. This guy, man, he's got some serious tools, and he really helps make this
What?
Wait, he normally makes that catch every time it's second down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Dialing up a second down pass play. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
He tries to take the top off. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. Third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Makes a grab enough for the first.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. These corners going to give these receivers some space.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Back to throw, it's Daniels. Keeps looking downfield. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give.
I thought you had it, bro. You know, you're legend for that, bro.
But not to him. You got to see that. Got to understand.
But everybody wanted it.
There's a reason they're trying to take him away.
We had 2 players jump for that.
Do now to take advantage of that defense.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Getting some heat. They get to him as he throws.
That's another pick, bro. What happened?
Couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'm trying to get 3 runs. I already got 2 back-to-back.
The kickoff team out there and ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Cameron. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cameron.
That fucked my head up.
These third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Now on second down after the incompletion. Back to the air one more time. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it's caught inside the 30. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Auburn. And once he found open space, the band...
My offense is doing great, bro. We got this, all right? My offense is doing great. Don't worry about me and my offense.
So he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is...
Let me hit the pin.
4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes courtesy of the big play, covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. They're lining up to boot it away.
Thank you. I clipped it. I'm going to send it to you.
He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. To the air, it's Daniels. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Me too.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. And that one's incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot, you start trying to aim it, you really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
Got his man downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Tigers in the hurry-up. He'll come out throwing on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Paul.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Great job by the safety. You see safeties back in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, understanding where he's throwing the football. Great break, great interception.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. At the 35, he's got room. Off he goes. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second.
Oh, wait, he is.
That last defender miss, and you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. They're just about ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jordan. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. He wants to throw. Looking for a huge play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
This time he's got his man. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Dropping back, it's Daniels. He'll take a shot. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10.
Just give me the ball, you know, I can run it. I got a good 95% chance.
Toss from 27 yards out. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Coming out with it, it's Cameron. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback. And
He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Hey, listen, quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take.
Ball in the air, intercepted. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Throws to the tight end. Working on the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, I'll tell you, I know they're losing the game. It's only the first half, but this offense, obviously, they've spent some time practicing 2-minute throughout the week. You can see they're really in rhythm, they're really in focus, and they're attacking the right areas of the field in order to try to maintain as much clock as possible.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. Going to take a shot at this DB. And that pass picked off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
From the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Going for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, and they convert. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
His big brother's like, get off my shit.
2nd down. The aerial assault continues. Steps away to find some room. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it. And that ball is live in the backfield. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way. Touchdown, Tigers. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball.
Let me go ahead and clip it. Thank you for the hit stick. Bye.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up.
But we winning, dog. Whose side you on?
All the way back for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. The scoop and score. What a lift they can give to the defense.
Scoop and score.
They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it out. It's Waddle. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10.
I'm just glad he didn't run into me. Look, everybody's on fire. Fuck yeah, let's go.
This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous.
Yep, I read that. I read the spy. Fucking hater.
Gotta take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels. He'll take the deep shot. And that's going to be...
That would have been dope if you caught it on the floor, huh? They got to make an animation for that, to catch it on the floor. That'd be stupid sick.
Have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but
You know what I mean? Like it bounces off of you.
those big plays. Trust your wide receivers and your big play guys to make those shots down the field.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes a connection. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see
He's going to keep throwing it over there to the left.
Nice job there picking up the first down.
He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Touchdown LSU! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Well, 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 somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cameron.
All you had to do is go up. Fuck.
Return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
The whole lane was open for you. That's crazy.
First down for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. No good place for a turnover, but this one is particularly bad, and they've got it at the 20-yard line.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover...
Nah, bro. I'm trying to figure shit out, man.
Position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll run the option. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Now improvising. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's right down the boulevard.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
He'll bring it out. It's Cephas. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to...
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky.
Dude, 2 drives, 2 INTs. I don't know who the backup quarterback is, but I might start thinking about doing something there. Goodness gracious, keep turning the football over. Can't do it. Can't put your defense in a bad spot time after time.
Here comes the biggest drive for the defense, desperate to get a stop. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield.
I like the play call offensively. I know they lost yards on that one, but you want to try to get this running back the ball in different ways, right? Handing it off, getting him out in the route tree, trying to sneak in some screen passes too.
Quarterback empties his backfield. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Coming after it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the
Yo. Catch that shit, bro. Catch that shit and run it. Just catch it and run it. Just catch it and God damn it, bro.
No good. The lead is still 6 after the miss. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is one...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Hey, man, I was just trying to prove a point, you know?
How it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. He'll bring it out. It's Waddle. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be... And that is interception number 3 on the day. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
But we don't play like that, dog. We don't play like that.
Force the football. You can tell the quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
On first down, here comes this offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. To the ground with the back. That's a 20. He's got
Hey, Aaron, they say we're trash, nigga. We say they trash, dog. You know why they say we trash? Because they're the ones that over here doing ain't shit. You ain't do shit the whole game, dog. I proved the fucking point, dude. You didn't do shit the whole game, bro. And it's live. So just stop running your fucking mouth and watch the fucking ranked players. We're ranked. We're ranked. Just know that. We ranked.
They'll try to add another to the lead. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead.
All I know is I'm fucking winning still. Still winning. You know what's going to be funny? When we kick you out like some trash.
The kickoff team out there getting set. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Tell him, dude.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking for a man, it's Daniels. Unloads to the wideout. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45. And now this offense will take the field again.
You got lucky. I don't know, bro. You know, you ever seen a gnat that just fucking always just like bother you? You know what I mean? Like in the moment, what the fuck you gonna do? You gonna smack it away, right? Yeah, yeah, dude. Nah, bro, we ain't scared. Dude. Nah. We just got you on our team for bait. That's it, dog. We ain't passing you the ball. The only ball you'll get is the picks, alright? Alright. 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 Leo, freaking dog. You know his parents didn't give a shit about him. Didn't even teach him how to talk right. He like dick. I'ma call him Dick Lip. Always gotta be a hater. There's always gotta be a hater. There's always gotta be a hater. Alright, bro. I mean, if you do, fuck it. Let's do it then. Do it. Share your screen then. Fuck it, right? We've already got 2. Might as well. If you want to smash it, that's the 3rd win. Go ahead. Too bad. Alright then. Yeah, he'd be talking defense. He didn't say shit about offense, but until the end. But I still scored, so it don't fucking matter. But he was talking a lot of shit on defense, like he knew what he was doing, but he didn't do shit, bro. You gonna share your screen or what? You gonna share your screen? Yo, you gonna share your screen?
Yeah, my bad. I was taking a piss. Yeah, I better beat this kid, dude, because I haven't even played his offense all day, but yeah, I think set him down. Alright, should be sharing it. Let me get a water real quick, too. My bad, dude. I just get excited when people, like, are
No, that's why I said run it. I was like, you know what? I thought about it. I was like, you know what? The hype is real. The hype is real. We gotta keep that shit going.
Especially because a lot of people aren't down, you know?
Like you said, bro. If you're gonna win, keep going. If motherfuckers want to hype it, let's bring the fucking talk. You know what I mean? That's what we're about, bro. You know, we talk shit. It's just it throws me off when other people talk shit. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, let's see what you got then, dude. You know?
Yeah.
You got this, bro. I'm watching you. I'm gonna fix up Turbo's cage, bro. I bought all this sand and mud for him. About to fucking get down on this fool. It's gonna be cool. I was like, yeah, he's already 5 years old. I might as well do something different with his next 5 years, you know? He's big, dude. This fucking lizard. You remember seeing him? You've seen him before, right?
Yeah.
A fatty, bro. He's bigger now.
This dude has. So he's all about defense, but I'm kind of still.
What?